Coco Gauff crashed out of Wimbledon in the opening round. If you had just switched on the TV, having not seen any of the opening 2 days action at Wimbledon, you would have been watching open-mouthed as Coco Gauff, the number 2 seed, crashed out in the first round. You would also have been surprised to see the French Open champion playing on court 1 after initially being scheduled for center court. But those inside the second largest area were not so much. It was shocking to see that nobody was shocked. Fans inside Court 1 were watching their 5th match of the day, a bonus episode, after earlier ties were wrapped up incredibly quickly and the schedule was tweaked. There are usually only 3 matches played on the main areas, which start 2 hours later than the outside courts. And by the end of the day, it was only half full for Gauff versus Yastremska, a flatter atmosphere than would have been expected. It initially looked like it would be a classic, as Gauff and Yastremska played out a mammoth 57-minute first set, which went the Ukrainians' way in a tiebreak. That was perfect for me. It allowed time to see Jack Draper come to the press conference to discuss his blistering win. I then dashed to Court 1, expecting another 2 sets and a late finish. I couldn't have been more wrong. Just 21 minutes later, I was heading back to the media center. Gauff crumbled, unable to deal with Yastremska's powerful ground strokes and bold shot choices. The odd American accent shouted, "Come on, Coco," from the stands, but nobody in the arena was surprised. When a big seed falls in a half-empty Court 1, does anybody hear it? We're becoming numb to big players losing. It's been the theme at Wimbledon this week. 23 of the 64 seeds have lost in the first round. Gauff is the biggest scalp, but world number 3 Jessica Pegula was also slayed earlier in the day. It's great news for the British players, with 10 home favorites into the second round. And those at the top of the world rankings should be looking over their shoulders.